understanding the condition that leads to violent extremism is indeed not about giving excuses. We agree about that, but an important precondition to properly address the phenomena. We need to invest in prevention of violent extremism and deal with its consequences, and we need to clearly understand the phenomenon among youth who carry the future, very rightly said. In this regard, we in Jordan have understood this very well. We all know here what are the drivers and the push and pull factors of violent extremism. I will not go into them, but I would like to highlight that one important driver that continues today in our region is the unresolved and protracted conflicts, as well as foreign occupation. The Palestinian-Israeli conflict continues to fuel extremism and pretexts for spreading violent extremism and extremist thought, and the conflict in Syria, unfortunately, is also fueling such form of extremism. So countering violent extremism requires a comprehensive approach, as His Majesty King Abdullah had highlighted. This phenomenon requires a comprehensive religious, cultural, educational, and media and security approach. And we need to instill the ideas of moderation and tolerance, which are the main principles of Islam, in the minds of different generations, and raise awareness among our youth. Any CVE policy, we believe, should focus on empowering youth who, though may be easily targeted and recruited by extremist groups, should still be seen as positive agents in any efforts to counter violent extremism. Young people, as the Amman Declaration has shown, are essential partners in countering violent extremism and promoting peace. Education in general and rehabilitation and reintegration strategies of former extremists are important and are essential to our CVE efforts, as is our role played by the role played by religious leaders in promoting the values of tolerance, coexistence, and dialogue. Another important priority is basically intercultural and religious dialogue, and at the level of Jordan, His Majesty the King has many initiatives, including the Amman Message and the Common Word Initiative and the General Assembly Resolution, which declares the first week of February of each year an Interfaith Harmony Week. For many years now, Jordan has been working to confront and weaken violent ideology and violent extremist organizations and their thought, such as that of Al-Qaeda, ISIL, and Daesh. We have worked to address radicalization, and we continue to improve our counter-radicalization work in schools and mosques. And the government announced in 2014 an interagency anti-extremist strategy, and which this strategy is being revised right now as we try to make it even more grassroots oriented. In 2014, the national plan was developed to confront and address the manifestation of extremism that have begun to sweep our area, targeting the youth mainly as a result of global, regional, and local conditions, and to address extremism and intellectual fanaticism, if we can say, requires comprehensive efforts of everyone. I will not go into the plan, as it is being revised as we speak, just to underline that it is important to stress that just as violent extremism may spread among individuals, groups, and communities, it can also spread across borders, and hence the drivers and root causes of extremism and terrorism, if left unattended, will lead to devastating consequences, and this is why we should do our best here together in our individual capacities and united UN, international organizations, and civil society to work together to understand this phenomena and find solutions, especially with regards to the youth, and looking at them as a source of the solutions rather than the problem. And thank you again for giving me the opportunity for presenting these comments.